Hello, adventurers. Welcome back to another session of Luavara. Hunters and Prey. It's a couple announcements. Session, or probably not. I'll explain here as well. Our wonderful Ragnar is going to be stepping away for a while. I don't know how long he'll be out for. I think he told me, but I am the biggest smooth brain he will ever meet. So, apologies. But he'll be stepping away. And someone else will be jumping into his spot. Not as Ragnar, as a new character. We won't be seeing this person until a couple weeks. But I assure you, I think we'll be fine. Everything will be same schedule, same Thursday, 7:30 shifts. So then, let's go into the channel. Wow, it's quiet.
Yeah, sorry. I'm not as talkative as normal.
I am focusing.
The only thing I would say,
That's good.
the reason I keep keeping my mouth shut is because the only thing I would have to say right now is, bitch, I eat people.
Okay, Ellie, sorry.
About to start. Damn it.
We're friends.
So Cody, can you
So
see?
Rusty, apparently dinner's almost done, so I might need you to control for me.
Oh boy, time for Araceli to become hyper aggressive again.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Moltres, I choose you.
Cody, just say the phrase, "Can I please put a chunk of out of that ass?" And then start.
I know where that's from. I know where that's from.
Yes.
Can I please get a butt of that ass?
Bitches love cannons.
Oh shit. I'm sorry, but I didn't know that's what Ragnar's gonna do to his wife.
Fiance, yeah. Can I please get a butt of that ass?
God damn it, he didn't unmute.
It's fine.
Oh,
That
that would have
would've
been
been a
a
great
beautiful
platform to do it.
start. I'm sitting here like actually watching this time, like on Discord, like come on, unmute, motherfucker. But
Well,
no.
I could just do it when he gets in.
Yeah, but here's the thing. He never unmutes when you want him to unmute.
I know.
That's why the conversation has to be
Really?
completely natural.
KP, we did nothing, I swear.
No, my brother's messing with Bucky's tail, so he's licking the shit out of my arm.
The kitty is licking KP. Kitty wants. Kitty gets what kitty wants.
But did Kitty
Give
turn
me
into
He's gonna
Smeagol.
rip the skin off my elbow is what he's gonna do.
But look, the kitty is
But
just
my
savoring
son-
you.
But my sandpaper son is made to devour the hair and skin follicles of the weenus.
Are you okay?
No.
None of us are okay. We play D&D with Josh. We play Pathfinder with Josh.
Like, we got you saying that. We got Cody wanting to get a chunk out of people's asses.
Listen, in my defense, I am on a lot of painkillers and antibiotics right now. So my delirium is completely medically induced. Cody's is just from years and years of being degenerate.
You know, that is fair enough.
To be fair, I've only been a degenerate since I met you guys.
So
That is not
so-
truly a slight. That is not even close to the truth.
Oh,
Not
that
even
is
the same
beautiful.
dimension of the truth.
And truthfully, he's the only person who's able to call you out on it, Cody.
I didn't say who I met.
I blame. Listen. All we know is we can trace this all back to one
Oh my
man
God.
and blame Brady.
Of course, because that's what we
I mean,
always do.
everything
Yes.
is
He's a-
Brady's fault.
I'm sorry. Last week I saw roadkill on the side of the road. That's Brady's fault. You know, all the way out here in Montana, where he's in Pennsylvania. His fault.
All right.
Oh,
Welcome back, guys.
Hey, how
Yeah.
you doing?
Been a whole week,
I know.
I
I
know.
know.
but we're here, and we can finally move on with our adventures and travels. All right. Previously, you guys decided to set out and continue making your way away from the Nameless Farm and splitting up with all of your allies and your friends so they can go do their things in the other kingdoms while you guys are headed south in order to make your way to Grimland. Taking a little trip past Tantar and a ferry from Tiblar to Yulfair, and now you guys are trekking your way along the mountain ranges between Yelver and Clairvin.
Those
Therefore-
giants never stood a chance.
Giants never stood a chance, correct.
Nope.
You guys fought some giants along the way, and showing off your new powers as you guys are finally able to test your strengths, being level 6 characters. And our journey continues here. The day after the giant encounter. So, of course, you are going to receive 8 hours of rest, 1 HP times your character level plus Constitution. So please go ahead and heal that up.
I'll be casually forgetting how the healing works, even though Josh just said it.
Literally just said it, man.
I listen once again. Pain meds.
Yep, 1 HP times your character level, so 6 plus your con.
Yeah. I didn't. Rusty's the only one who really got fucked over in that one.
Yep, and in fact, I'm actually thinking about utilizing something that I got a long time ago to try to help this fire
And what-
thing.
And what would that be, Rusty?
The bandages of rapid recovery.
Let's
God, we've
go,
had this-
bandages.
We've had this for so long.
Yeah.
I've actually don't think I've ever seen those used fully in the game.
And for those of you at home,
Yeah, so pretty much I'm treated as if I had a full bed rest.
yeah, so these linen bandages have the same color and softness as the feathers of a dove, but their antiseptic smell suggests a less natural origin. Any creature wrapped within these bandages recover from wounds and ability damage each day as if receiving a complete bed rest regardless of activity. A creature actually receiving long-term care from heal checks or complete bed rest while wearing these bandages gained a +4 bonus to its effective level or hit dice when determining how many hit points it recovers each day. Bandages are destroyed once removed or when the wearer recovers from full hit points and ability damage, whichever comes first. So, Rusty, since you are going to be wearing these bandages, you will be able to take the benefits of the 8 hours of rest again until you are at max HP or you take them off.
Alright.
And of course, since we are on the road, encounter rules are still happening.
And that's why I wanted to use them.
Do. On the road again. dun, 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 dun. I am shocked Cody hasn't hit them yet. Dun, 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 dun. Screw it, I'm gonna roll it now. There we go. There's your roll. La la
76.
la 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 la.
Alright, luckily for you guys,
I'm
that
being
day
beckoned
2.
to eat. I will be back.
Alright, no problem. Luckily for you guys, day 2 is a pretty nice day along the mountain ridges. You guys saw guys saw like a herd of goats. Made your way a little bit further down the path. Day 3. Who's rolling?
I can.
Yeah, doesn't matter who. All right, a 75. Yet again, another pretty decent day. By this
Not what
time,
Cody wanted to see.
yeah, by this time, yes, you guys are going to have 2 full days to recover everything.
I'll be reading into my books for those 2 days. Trying to understand Skin Shaper more. So, you know, I can go to the Underdark, which is that's gonna be long while.
All right. Rusty, how's your HP looking by this point? With 2 days of receiving 8 hours of bed rest buffs.
I am getting up there.
You're not there yet. Oh Jesus.
Oh jeez. Well,
So another. All right.
He's got triple digit.
No, not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
close,
He's close though.
It's very close.
All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna double check my notes and see if there's any like NPC things that need to happen. Okay, not at the moment, which is good. Yippee.
Woo! Gappy!
All right, day 4. As you guys are starting to descend upon the mountain range between Yulfair and Clairvin.
Oh my.
Rusty, do you want to roll this one?
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, not bad. Do. Let me see. I need to actually go look up an image for this real quick.
Oh, that's always an interesting thing. So who wants to put bets on what Josh is looking up?
Poison.
Nah, he's looking up an NPC, some kind of NPC. It's let's see. It's one of the it's a bear. It's a talking bear. He's finding a bear.
A talking bear.
Wearing a suit.
Yeah, and a tie.
And a tie.
His name
Riding a
is
unicycle.
Dimitri. His name is Dimitri. He would like to sell you on his circus one-all scheme. You get a lot of money from circus, and Dimitri does very little work but manages circus for you. But all actors get equal parts of circus.
My phone's going off too. Just leave me alone.
Yep.
I can't find the style of art piece that I'm looking for, so we're just gonna go ahead and use. I think the forest map will do. Because it is starting to get a little
Favorite
bit,
map in whole wide world.
starting to get a little bit more foresty as the mountainside starts to die down a little. Okay. I am going to need perception rolls.
Oh boy. Which one of the perception junkies are gonna get it today?
Oh, sorry.
Um,
Second here, let me-
Wait, first of all, are we in your favorite
let me
territory?
just make a.
Yes, we're in a
Yes.
forest.
Are we technically in the woods, Josh?
Yes, we
then
Technically,
we
yes.
are in my favorite terrain.
Okay.
That's
Then
the best
I got
kinda guess.
then I got a 30.
That gives me a +2, right?
I rolled so fucking. I rolled a 3. Yeah. I rolled a goddamn 3.
So, Rusty wins.
Yeah.
Gonna have to get 1 second before I roll for error, so I'm gonna copy the text for this real quick. He has
I would
no
just appreciate
buff
my
set up.
3. My 3 got a 17.
Alrighty. Alistair, I need you to make me a will save.
Oh boy,
Oh,
off to a great
sure.
start.
Since you are
Yeah.
one of the only people in vision right now driving the cart.
You know what my lowest save is?
Will that works. All right, you are going to be taking a -2 to this action. Actually, no. -3. So, but you fail regardless. All right, and then Alistair, as you are driving the cart, as you usually do, through the woods, you happen to hear a voice come out through the tree line. And it calls out to you and it says, "Ooh, look who we have here, escaping through this southeastern quadrant of Luavara."
Do I recognize this voice?
No, as I don't think you have ever heard her speak.
Oh, is this the other creepy bitch? I'm just gonna like slow the cart down and like to a little bit and just like look around.
Unfortunately, your perception isn't high enough for her stealth.
That's fair. This is
So
like the
you don't-
first time I felt perception in a long time.
Yeah, but Xavian, Silky, 8, pretty much everybody hears the voice.
Do any of us recognize the voice?
Silky does.
Oh no, it's fuck.
It's
Is her sister Felfrey?
Yep, it's Felfrey. The one
Yeah,
we
fun
wanted
fact.
to avoid.
Gotta find a better token for her.
Oh, so I never heard her talk, but I didn't know what she looks like. I'm just gonna like, is she in front of us?
She's like sitting up in a tree.
So now that she's like revealed herself, I can see her.
Yeah.
Hey, Belfry's here. Can we help you?
It's not part
Ma'am?
of my. It wasn't a part of my agenda today to run into you all today.
I don't think
Why
it
are
was
you
part of
making
our-
your way down south on your way to destroy another government?
Hey, we only did that once, unintentionally.
Oh,
What
well,
do you
that's not what the shouters are saying.
Well, they shout. Do you expect them to shout the truth? I think not.
There's
nothing's
always
possible.
at least a little bit of half truths and lies.
I also like sisters and things. Oh, no, I guess you're right about that. But we didn't. We have never intentionally destabilized the government.
I don't know about that.
That you could sense motive that all you want, Josh. That is the honest truth.
I know
We
that.
have never intentionally destabilized.
Oh no,
the government.
I personally know that's the truth.
Hey, listen. We didn't go to where the fuck were we just? We did. What's the name of the Elven Cap?
I'll say this thing. So what are the shouters saying this time?
Oh, more or less along the lines of some untrackable group of adventurers are terrorizing cities and apparently destabilizing governments because they're not welcoming to the change of the councils.
Wait, terrorizing cities.
I mean, when the councils are all tieflings slowly taking over the government, trying to force this world into its complete and utter control, you can't expect us to be kind of happy about that.
Not that I would know why. The councils have been doing nothing but good things for the cities. For the whole world,
Yeah.
as a matter of fact.
They smell like 3-day-old fish. They may
Okay.
be not. They may not be. They may still be edible, but you probably shouldn't eat them.
I only have a personal grudge against one of them.
Just
Well-
your brother.
There's a few things that are wrong with.
I like the idea
we've
that
seen
everyone's
so
like
far.
popping their heads out like the little front of the car. Like someone goes back in, someone else pops their head up, someone else goes back in, someone else pops their head up.
First off, they imprisoned the former king of Dandelier. And secondly, they tried to assassinate our dear friend here. So, I mean, something's off.
3-day-old fish. Just saying. What can we do for you, Felfrey, by the way?
Yeah, they failed twice on me, by the way.
Well, he said, she said.
Exactly.
Typical banter.
Yeah, but you put us in a zone of truth. We're the only ones who ain't gonna make it like glow.
Well, a simple zone of truth wouldn't be able to convince what the people are saying, at least.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Actually, you gotta point out that one.
So is this like were you like looking for us, or just like a chance thing you happen to be on this same fucking road as us?
Oh no, I've been trying to track you all down for the longest of time.
Well,
Ever since I saw you close to the frozen north.
Yeah. You went one way, we very much ran the other way.
Why are you trying to track
Yeah.
us down?
I thought it was rather curious that, for some reason, my youngest sister is traveling with a bunch of vagabonds.
Hey, I'm a degenerate, thank you very much. I make an income.
And somehow
Fuck
is
you.
leaving destruction everywhere in their wake.
I mean, I can't argue with that one. We do tend to get into a lot of fights.
The
We're not,
complete
like, blowing up
destabilization of the Dandelier, the complete destabilization of the Council of Dandelier, the destruction of
Accident.
Devon Keep, hundreds dead in the
Accident.
frozen north.
Wait,
Not
that was
to mention the infiltration of a royal ball,
wait,
a
I wanna-
royal inauguration ball.
wait, I want to
Hey,
say
wait,
one
wait.
thing. I want to say one thing. Ebon Keep,
That one's all the dragon's fault.
we got caught up in that. And we helped people to safety on that one.
Alright. In order, Dandelier, there's no denying that was an accident. Ebon Keep, that's the dragon's fault.
Make me will save.
Me
Right.
again?
Yep.
Alright. Alistair's just spitting straight facts here. And listen, I'm ready for the time you turn me against the party again, Josh. I'm waiting for it.
Oh my god.
I'm just so
Oh.
weak-willed!
All right, so Matt, you start talking. You start going in order with the events that your party has gone through, and then all of a sudden, all sound just stops coming from you.
You see Alistair look start to scream through his mask, and just flips off Felfrey. Aggressive flipping. I assume I'm just silenced.
Yes. Well,
That's
clearly,
neat.
it's also your mouths that can get you in trouble. Regardless, it did take me a little bit longer than I expected it to find you all, but I did.
And now that you found us,
Alistair pulls out a piece of paper and writes you're welcome.
Well, now that I have found you, I know exactly how to track you down. But one little old me is not going to be able to take on the 6 of you. In fact, I'm only here to pass on a warning to you.
a warning.
I'm here to pass on the warning that the wolves are hunting.
Taps Alice's shoulder. I think the wolf pack is yours.
He's
No,
looking at you, being like, he's purposely scribbling down a note. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't associate with wolves. I'm a dude, not grown in. I wasn't raised by wolves.
She doesn't mean literal wolves.
He
She
scribbles
means
out again.
Sal.
Oh, we talking about that Sal guy?
No, she means Sven is hunting us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Sal.
But why would you come and warn us? Oh, because, dear sister, I love watching him hunt. that's all from me. Enjoy your travels.
How long is my silence for?
Yes,
Yes.
probably some time.
Couple minutes, if I remember correctly.
But just keep in mind, sister, the next time we meet may not be so friendly.
Scribble. You call.
What?
What?
You literally cut out there after you said scribble.
Oh.
Huh?
You call
Ah.
this friendly?
About I'd say a minute after she leaves, Matt, your silence drops.
All you see, basically, Alistair goes from like you can see his mouth moving, saying the same word over and over again, and all you hear is eventually just bitch. Sweet, I can talk again. Okay. Hey, your sister's a bitch.
It's just another target on our backs.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
I will say this. After what we did up in the north, there was no doubt that we were going to be targeted.
yeah. I mean, you also got to look at it this way. While the masses are not exactly in our favor, we do have the allyship of Talone, the dragons, the Boreal Tides, the King of Dandelier, and other groups of people that we worked with who know the truth. So, we do still have allies.
The issue is their sheer number of enemies that we have.
Yeah.
First of all, we don't know how big the pack is.
I don't know. It's a pack, so it's like 13 to about 15 wolves usually is a pack of wolves. Sometimes mostly 20, depending on the age of the pack. Oh, we're talking about Sven, that's right.
Yes. Not literal wolves.
The way I see it, though, is it's if he wants to hunt us, good. Makes it easier to hunt him.
I'd prefer to be the predator, not the prey, but can't be helped here.
Possible to be both.
Also, how the hell does she track us? He points behind the cart, we literally don't leave tracks.
There's more than one way to track other than natural means.
Magical tracking's a thing.
Yeah, I can't, well, actually, I might be able to. Wait 1 second, let me read an ability real quick.
Did you guys also notice something when Felfrey was speaking to us?
Shut me up.
She never blinked.
Oh, you think that was like a simulacrum or something like that?
No. Wait, what even is a simulacrum?
Oh, it's kind of a magical construct that like super advanced wizardry people do, and it just basically is like a doppelganger that doesn't need to do anything except for existing.
And how the hell do you know about that?
I read books.
So do I, more than you, and I didn't know that.
What? I mean, I found a random book and I read it. You can't just read a random. Listen, I don't understand the full how it works. This is just what the description of the book said.
What did I miss?
Well, regardless.
We ran into Felfrey.
Oh. Good thing or bad thing?
She left
Warning.
us with a warning saying that Sven is hunting us.
I mean, that doesn't really surprise us at this point. We
Oh, and
kind
that
of
she gets-
foiled
Sweet
his
fish.
plans.
She also gets off on watching him, so
Yeah, they're totally a thing.
But still, I know what you mean.
No,
Just like, what's your take on it?
We just have to be extra careful now.
Alright, fake names, everyone. My name is now Robert.
So we're going to have to go to the Adventurers Guild and put in new names?
No, because she has a way of tracking us now.
Who?
Detect
Alfred.
magic. Do we see anything?
mean,
Like, aside from your usual magical auras, no.
Okay.
Here's the thing, when you think about it. Talone is theoretically keeping us protected through the, to keep us out of the bad graces of the guild, but who knows how long that's going to work.
Well,
And Sven's
Talon
also
can't
pretty
actually...
high up in the guild, so...
And Talon is busy in silence right now.
I thought we told Talone to get out.
It takes
Well,
time.
whether or not she's still there is...
My question is, how did she know about our involvement with the dragons? That we were
Because, remember
somewhat responsible.
Your crush that tampered with your memories?
My crush.
Tried to.
Also,
The drows?
I assume
Or-
we told you gave that information to the fake king of fake king.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Tieflings.
So she already is privy to that information.
Alright.
I'm
And
sorry,
we continue onward.
Silky, but your sister is involved with a lot of people we don't like.
I am aware.
Well, we always knew that it was a possibility that she was willingly on their side. I guess this just kind of confirms it. Though I'm kind of surprised she only let us off with a warning.
Well, she said it herself. She wouldn't be able to fight if she wanted to right now.
He's
It's
holding
just sheer
something over
numbers
her
right now.
head.
No, it's more of she just literally couldn't. Like, there was more of us than there was of her, meaning that she wasn't even going to try and fight us.
No, she's smart.
She wouldn't have approached us if she was planning to fight us.
So then why give us the warning?
That there is the question. Maybe she
I
still
see.
holds a soft spot for you, Silky. I don't know. Who is clicking something?
That's Cody, he's playing a game.
Oh. I was just curious
Alright.
'cause I was like, what is that noise?
Well, Ragnar,
Yes.
can I borrow your spell book?
Yeah. Good boy.
Oh, are we gonna play pass around the spellbook now?
I guess so.
No, it might be kind of tricky for mine though, because my bird is technically my spellbook.
Well, you also have your normal spell book as well.
Yeah, you do have a spell book.
Oh. But I.
Well, because you're a
Ah.
wizard as well.
Yep.
If
Yeah,
you
but I
weren't a
thought that-
wizard, it would be strictly your bird.
Well, I thought the wizard can also have a familiar as their spellbook.
Nope.
Yeah,
there's a specific archetype that does that.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, it's
that
a
I was
specific
confused.
archetype that you can
Yeah.
create a bond with an animal, but every wizard has a spellbook.
Yep. Yeah, there's a wizard archetype that allows your you get your familiar at level 1 rather than level 2, and your familiar can add like spellbook like a witch does.
And yeah, if you can get a hold of any other spellbook, you can make checks in order to copy those spells into your spellbook.
Eh.
All right. So after your conversation with Felfrey, traveling ensues and continues back to Clairvin. Similar to Jolfair, Clairvin is a small fishing village on the south side of the island on the east of Luavara that mainly acts as a travel point between itself and Dundee, and cooperates with Jolfair's fishing market as their usual income. So, of course, you guys would have to hop a ferry in order to get to Dundee, and then continue back on one of the southern continents of Luavara.
Fair enough.
So, speaking with the travel merchants, a one-day trip from Clairvin to Dundee is going to run you all 4 silver apiece. Which I'm pretty sure everybody has,
Yeah.
except Silky.
We'll pay for Silky.
Yeah, we got
Silky.
Silky.
I'll front Silky.
I already reduced it from my. Look at the party trying to cooperate.
All right. Then you spend a day on the water and continue traveling to the city of Alarmeda.
Yeah, the less time we have to spend in cities is probably for the best right now.
Yeah. Fortunately, I will agree with that.
I also apologize if you guys can hear music in the background of my mic, because neighbors have been blasting music all fucking day.
No, I can't.
I'm just saying for stream because I can see my my audio bars moving.
Fair enough.
All right. Day 7. Who would like to roll encounter for day 7?
Who hasn't already? I roll.
Kiki, Jacob,
shit.
decides to go.
Damn.
96.
I think the dice are trying to make up for that troll encounter.
God damn it, Rusty. Why did you say that? Knock on wood. Oh, you bitch.
Alright, wandering through the woods yet again.
Oh, by the way, Josh, can I get access to Ragnar's spellbook?
Yes. So, wandering through the woods again. Matt, go ahead and make me a perception roll.
All right, let's see if my rolls have gotten any better. They're kind of bad tonight. Oh, well, you know what to do.
Yeah, taking the first one, obviously. 24. So, Matt, as of course you're driving down the path, you suddenly catch the whiff of a barbecue going on.
Hmm. I look around. Do I see a barbecue?
Well, you do see the faint you do see smoke coming from what appears to be a campsite off the distance.
Hmm. Is the campsite able to be seen from the road or no?
Mm. Is that 24 with your bonus?
It is, yes.
It is? No, you missed it by 1. Sorry.
Ah. Hey, anyone else smell barbecue?
Ooh, I do. Hey.
Sorry, didn't mean to bump the mic. Headset is being
Dumb.
a butt.
Yeah. Silky can. She's gonna poke her head out and see if she can see. Nope. She can't see the campsite.
I'ma see what I can see.
Oh boy,
Yeah, I
we
guess
all
we're-
trying to join in now.
We're
Might
never
as
gonna
well.
find this barbecue.
Except for
Never mind.
Xavian.
Xavier
Except for
knew-
Xavier.
It's like
He just pokes his head out, takes a big whiff of the air, turns. He's like, that way.
I direct ourselves closer, but not close enough to intrude.
All right. Once you get within like 40 feet of the campsite, Matt, you recognize a very familiar little cart next to this
Oh, boy.
campsite.
Don't
Oh.
tell me
Boy,
it's
it's our good old
it's
friend.
Lady Isabella.
So you can choose to go say hi, or you can just continue along your path.
I will never pass up a chance to say hi to Lady Isabella. This woman has helped us time and time again, whether she knows or not.
So of
Save
course
her
you
ass.
guys are going. So of course you guys are going to, hop on down and approach her camp. You're gonna see her sitting there in front of a fire, and you can see that she has what appears to be a roast turning on a spit magically.
Of course, magically.
She looks up and says, "Oh, well, hello everyone. Fancy meeting you all here."
Pleasure's always Lady Isabella. I say we're shocked, but we tend to always just run into you in the most random places.
It is kind of odd how we run into each other a lot. Are you sure you're all not merchants?
No, just wandering adventurers.
Well, regardless, let me go get some tea ready. Feel free to have a
Oh.
seat around the fire.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, so what are we getting this time, boys? Sending stones, we need some more.
Need some more sending stones.
So she'll eventually come back with of course, her silver tray full of teacups and a pot. Sets it down, and she just makes small talk with you guys and says, "So, how have your adventures been so far? There's been a lot of nasty things going around about you all."
Oh, we are quite sure we know the reasoning for that.
Well, what's the latest one?
Oh,
They're probably branding us heretics, terrorists.
Ooh, I bet we're now enemies of. We're enemies of the gods sent to destroy the entire continent.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
I don't know how
not
far
so
they're
much.
gonna go.
Not so much on that scale, luckily. It's mostly labeling you all as terrorists, infiltrating kingdoms and destroying their inner governing powers and such.
Well,
I
the
will.
powers
I
that be
will
are going to
always
spin it
stand by.
however way they wish.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Listen,
People
I'll
who
always.
actually know you for your good deeds, then they wouldn't even bother listening to them.
Yeah, we very much appreciate that, Lady Isabella.
But do tell me, what is your goal? Like, there surely must be a reason for you all to be going to these kingdoms and such.
Oh well,
Well,
it all
The
started by
first one
accident.
happened. Yeah, the first
It was
one
an
was
accident.
actually happenstance.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then we went to the dragons, and they're like, "Hey, the history ain't lining up." So we're like, "Well, we need to compare this with more history." So we're like, "Where to go to the oldest kingdom?" And then we compared notes, and apparently, once we got the notes, boom, trap. Tieflings everywhere.
Again, every time.
I
We
see.
must
should
be a
really
magnet
start-
for them.
I think we should really stop going in the archives. We
Well,
just
I
keep
don't
finding
think we
tieflings
have
in
plans to
archives.
go anywhere anytime soon.
I mean, what other archives are there left?
I don't know. Ancient
Other than
deep underground
other than
sand
Cy-
archives.
Oh well, there's plenty of different archives that you can see if you can find. Silence has an archive. I know Grimland has a small collection of ancient works, especially from the ruins that lie within the desert. The Warjor Marsh also has some texts from the ancient tribes that used to live there. And there has been rumors going around about a sunken city that lives in the marsh.
Alistair taking down notes.
new side quest added.
But most adventurers are too scared to go there, mostly because of the beast folk tribes that live there. So, if you do plan on
Hey.
going down there, venture at your own risk. Those tribes are not to be messed with.
I feel like we would try and talk to them first. Does anyone here have any relations to the beast folk tribes?
Xavian's family might know more.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll be right back.
Well, you're all chasing history. That's the whole purpose of the infiltration?
Regrettably, kind of.
Finding answers. There's too many questions going on right now. Too many strange happenings coinciding at the same time.
Very much we're dealing with the issue of the entire continent has been lied to and manipulated for someone else's means. So first we have to figure out what the lie and the manipulation is, and then figure out who's actually going to benefit from it. Because it's weird, everything points to the Underdark, but why?
Don't
Oh,
understand how it would benefit them.
Well, I'm sure you all have heard the story of the fall. The fall of the Golden Age of Silence, correct?
Yes.
But our information might be
But
skewed.
even the stories of that seem to vary greatly from all the history that we've been finding.
The history we've been told is that the King of Silence ran away, but the history that we've learned
He was
shows us
forcibly
that
brought away.
the king, yeah.
And where have you confirmed this?
The
Between
dragons.
dragons and
Silky is just going to pull out the books that she stole from the archives.
yeah, between dragons and history books, I think that's basically all the confirmation I ever needed.
I've been cross-referencing both of the history books and pretty much putting together my own. Just so we have a clear and concise timeline of what was going on. May I see them? Of course, Lady Isabel's going to take them, and you're going to see her take the history book in both of her hands, and then kind of, in a gesture of pulling it apart, creates a second copy of the book.
Cool.
And then hands
I
them
would
back
be
to
shocked
Silky.
you did that, but I'm really not.
That's a neat little trick.
A little bit of power that I was able to obtain. But I would be very interested in to see your copy once it's completed, Silky. Of course. Well, and to answer all of your questions, a lot of the folks are a little offset because of the history that is taught. If what you're saying is true, then everything that the people know and have come to learn is wrong.
Which is
Yeah.
precisely our dilemma, which is why we're seeking answers.
And
To
it's at
confirm
least
the truth for ourselves. Like, we don't want to cause mass hysteria, but if the truth is being distorted, for what reason? What benefit?
to those answers I unfortunately don't know.
Such are
All
the
of-
answers
all-
we seek.
The only thing that the people at least know is the councils were working. They were able to pull the kingdoms back together and unite everyone once again to put the world in more or less a catatonic state where people can progress with their lives and live out their daily routines without the stress or the worry of any threats, such as a war happening again. Once the people learned that the tieflings are behind everything, they're starting to worry. And they fear another war is coming. Which, of
Where
course,
there is
nobody
peace,
here
there
wants.
becomes war. There can only be peace for so long. Unintentionally, we may have, kick-started it, but it's been long in motion, just at a much slower pace.
People are very distrusting nowadays. And understandably so.
Sadly,
There were-
it's one of those things where do we remove the wool that's been everyone's? Do we pull the wool from over everyone's eyes and reveal the truth? Because yes, the councils were working, but why were they Why was they necessary to be in the first place? And secondly, why are they mostly comprised of tiefling infiltrators from the Underdark? Fine if the councils are just councils. That's chill. Sounds good to me. But the councils aren't even the people they say to be representing.
A lot of people are not very keen on accepting change at a very fast pace. Perhaps there is a reason why they're wearing masks of familiar political faces. More likely to be to ensure calmness amongst the people. Is it wrong? Yes. But you cannot deny the results.
No, that's fair.
One thing I must ask, Silky, what happened to your blade? The sword that you carried around. I have it stored away, somewhere safe. Have you been able to discover anything new about it? Mm, Something along the lines that it might be a sentient weapon? But other than that, that's about it. It still fascinates me, whatever that blade was. And now the rest of you, I can tell just by how you carry yourselves that you all have gotten much stronger.
Well, you know what they say, that doesn't kill you, make you stronger.
Yep.
Oh, how did my arrows fare for you, Alistair?
Oh my god, Lady Isabella, may I just say, I forgot I had them. I used them, and I turned the table in our last encounter. So, thank you.
Of
Very
course.
helpful. I will be a
Well-
return customer on those.
Well, if you would want to, you can take a look at my wares. I believe I have a few of the arrows left.
True. But I don't know how much we have in funds right now, and we aren't exactly in a position to get a lot of jobs currently, so I don't really want to use too much of our funds.
The way I see it, Alistair, is if you need it, you need it.
I don't know if I necessarily need them. I
If
think
it's
I saw.
going to get us out of a pinch like last time,
That's true.
it's worth it.
Let me see. He like pulls over like one of his quivers.
Because remember, there are many ways that we can earn money, even if it's.
I know. I can just get money through hunting if need be. Oh, well, I got your
If
Lady
you feel
Isabella.
like doing some hunting in the Gremlin,
Yeah. Well, I have you here, Lady Isabella. Can you look at something for me?
Of course.
And he's gonna pull out the 24 weird gold coins and show them to her.
Bless you.
For the first time, Lady Isabella needs to make a roll.
Wow.
Oh my goodness!
These gold coins are on Alistair's list of things to figure out what the hell they are. I also only have a chain lightning, a fireball, and a snowball. So let me see what she has and see how much they cost. Once Josh is done with this.
Rusty. Rusty.
Rusty.
You know, I personally don't know too much about these, but I do believe I know somebody who does.
Oh.
Would you mind if I hang on to these?
You're
you have
probably
them-
more trustworthy
Oh
to have
my
them than I am.
Lancelot.
And he'll just let her take that sack of weird gold coins.
Rusty just lost power.
No way.
Yeah.
Is there another storm going on down there?
Probably. They're supposed to have storms all week.
Oh,
It literally
charming.
took them 20 hours to get his power back on the other day.
Oh, Texas power grid, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta fucking love it.
That's why you stay in the. It's like the state of Texas is on its own power grid, unlike the rest of the entire continental United States. No, they want to be independent. So Josh,
Really
I'll take
see
a look
how
at the
that's
arrows.
working.
Okay, man. What arrows are you looking for in particular?
Chain lightning's always a good one to have more of, because those are the most concentrated DPS ones, other than the fireballs.
Mm-hmm.
Because if memory serves, everything else is just basically fireball of different element.
Well, what does her stock look like? Hold on. It's not looking good. She does explain to you that she did have like a few like newer arrows in stock, but unfortunately people have purchased them.
It happens.
So not really all too much that she can do about those. She does have a couple of chain lightning arrows that she is going to offer to sell to you for 3,000 gold each.
Okay, so to buy food, we have 23,000, so we could buy 2 chain lightnings, or I can buy one. That leaves the 20,000. What are we thinking? I don't think I'm gonna get more than 2. I use these things very sparingly. I believe.
I mean, unless if anybody else has anything that they want to purchase from Lady Isabella, I don't see a problem with it.
Cody, anyone else?
I know we wanted to see about another pair of sending stones.
Yeah. Does she have any in stock? I know that was Rusty's big thing.
Yeah, she can go ahead and sell you guys a pair of sending stones.
How much it was running?
How about she'll offer you a bargain deal for
that
two
was a
chain
bargain.
lightning arrows and a pair of sending stones for 7,000.
That's actually not a bad deal. I don't think we should say no to one.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna get a better deal than that.
Nope. I mean, that leaves our party funds at 16,685, but that's still a lot of fucking gold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so I'll pick up 2 chain lightnings and we'll get an extra set of sending stones for whatever Rusty had an idea for them with. So now we got 3 chain lightnings, 1 fireball, and 1 snowball. Snowball is just fireball of ice.
Yeah, as far as the sending stones, we do hand them out like they're candy.
We do, because we have a lot of different. We have a lot of.
But to be fair, you guys have a lot of people that you talk to, so
Yeah.
And they're all necessary.
Well, kind of.
Okay.
Some.
Yeah, not all of them. You win the one not very necessary, Cody.
But much appreciated.
Oh, after that, how much funds do we have left?
16,685.
16,000?
Mm-hmm.
About to say, like you were saying earlier, monk robes.
Yeah, I mean that's only if you haven't multi-classed yet, have you?
No, not yet.
And monk robes aren't exactly, they're not too pricey if memory serves, to
They're
be honest.
13,000.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to blow that entirety of the
Right,
budget,
that's what I'm
though.
saying. Like,
Let's
we can wait for
let's
it.
wait on it. Wait on it till you start leveling in monk, so that way it benefits you more the second you have that level in monk than when you don't.
Well, it's saying
Holy
if the
crap.
character is not a monk, I gain the AC and unarmed damage as a 5th level monk.
That's
So,
fair.
Rusty just gave me an update here. They're saying it won't be back up until almost 2 a.m.
Ah,
at the
Oh
earliest.
my god. That sucks. Oh well. It's alright.
like
Mhm.
right now my damage is at a 1d6 with improved unarmed strike and whatnot.
So then, in that case,
Because I'm treated as a, let's say, what level are we right now?
6.
6. I'll be considered a level 3 monk right now, which is still 1d6. And by the time with the cloak, it'll go up to a 1d8.
I
Right
mean,
now I'm looking at. Hold on.
so
No,
we
right,
buy that.
1d8.
That's gonna leave us with 3,000 gold.
Yeah, which, like I said, we can wait on it.
Hmm.
We can still wait on it just in case if something else pops up or if emergency happens.
Yeah, let's wait on it for now.
Okay.
Alright, so just the sending stones and the arrows you guys are collecting from Isabella?
Yes.
For the time being.
Alright, sounds good. Now, of course, she also is going to ask you guys if there's any information that you guys would want to purchase. If there's any questions that you all may have that she might know the answer to.
Oh, I don't really know if we have any burning. I mean, we have plenty of burning questions right now. None of which I don't know. Anyone got a question for Lady Isabella?
I don't believe so.
Not right now.
No, not at the moment.
I can't say that. I mean, I look at Silky. She's usually the one who asks the best questions to this woman.
Unfortunately, Silky's mind is so clouded right now, she doesn't have anything.
Fair.
I'm just gonna look at it and be like, it's not really information, but I would just like your hypothesis and why you think the Underdark may be trying to infiltrate the kingdoms of, well, here. We have hypothesis, but you are a much more worldly individual, Lady Isabella, so I feel your opinions would be of value here.
Why I believe the Underdark is doing what it's doing. Well, my best guess would be that they're trying to finish what they started half a millennia ago.
Oh. I'm assuming we were at war with the Underdark. Oh, that's the whole fight with. Yeah, okay.
Why did that fight start off with... yeah, why did we go to war with them in the first place?
I think they went to war with us.
It was a political issue that happened.
A political falling out.
Silky's going to speak up and say, according to the book on the Fall of Silence, the entirety of the battle between the Underdark and Silence itself was due to a disagreement between the Nameless King and the King of the Underdark at the time. It was caused by a refusal of aid. And so the Underdark basically said, "All right, so then if you think you're also powerful and, well, according to your records, you don't have an army, so we're going to invade you." And that's what they did.
That just brings up more questions.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All of which these are questions that are way too political for us to even think about.
And also irrelevant because it happened so long ago.
True.
Exactly.
But you know what they say, the memories of politicians last for a while when they think they're slighted.
All right.
So, we thank you as always for your time, Lady Isabella.
Well, of course. And thank you all very much for the great stories.
We try.
I'm sure there will be plenty more.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we're not over. Much to our own dismay.
Of course, she's going to take her tea set. She's going to get up and walk around, back into her cart,
And poof.
and poof.
Did she at least leave the roast?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
The fuck?
I was just gonna like look at the roast and be like, you think she's gonna come back for that?
I don't think she'll be
I
mad.
don't believe
if we
so.
did.
I think
What
she'd
was
be
it,
more upset if we wasted it.
Yeah.
You're right. It would be rude of us. Alistair immediately pulls out a knife and cuts off a piece and starts eating.
All right. After a fine dinner, we continue on our journey.
On the road again?
All right, who's rolling encounter this time?
Have we gotten everyone so far the roll one?
I believe so.
I don't think I've rolled unless someone rolled
No, I
for
don't.
me.
I
Nope,
think
you
KP
haven't
rolled.
rolled then. Roll, KP, roll!
I did.
That's
She
the lowest
did,
roll
she
this
got a
evening for
60.
these so far.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's still pretty good.
All right. So finally breaking out of like the heavily forested section of Luavara, you guys are finally starting to get towards the southern parts of the region, where you guys are now finally noticing a significant spike in temperature and different changes in the air. It's getting hot, it's getting humid. As you're starting to approach the more tropical region of Luavara. Then as the days progress, it's just the humidity is going to go down and it's going to get really, really dry.
I miss the forest.
Starting to remind me of a forge. Not that I spent much time there, but
Remind me in the next city to invest in a hat.
I got a cloak.
It's a little hot for a
No.
cloak.
No more layers.
It's a summer cloak. It's thin.
No more layers.
Fine. Alistair's still bundled up in all his usual accoutrements.
He must be very, very warm.
No, it's his summer gear. So it's basically what he normally wears. Just lighter versions.
Made of thinner and finer materials.
No, I wouldn't say finer, but they're definitely thinner. This man's job was to travel for a living. He knows how to.
He knows how to handle himself.
He knows how to pack.
be right back. I gotta piss.
Yep. All right. So I guess it'll be Silky's turn for encounter. There we go. Now we're talking. All right, Alistair, make me a perception roll.
Here we go. Last time I went one of these, I smelled meat. Josh, would you say we're still in the forest?
Not really.
Okay.
It's not so much of like a heavy forest. It's starting to mix with like
Grass.
plains and grasslands and stuff. Yeah.
So would you say no favorite terrain?
For right now, let's say yes. But
Okay.
once you get out of Alameda, no more.
Okay, sounds good.
Ta-da.
Yeah, I knew we were nearing the edge of what I could argue favorite terrain, so I thought I'd ask.
Okay, 29. Nice roll.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. So as you are making or driving the cart, you do happen to spot what appears to be like a small group of people who are clad in armor and weapons and such, just talking over what looks like a small campfire, like right along the side of the road. But you've been around the world and traveled for so long that you kind of know what to look for in people, and you can tell right off the bat that these people are not friendly.
Oh, then we're just gonna keep moving.
Yeah, they're really grizzled and have old beat up gear. They just look like a bunch of thugs. You know, they take a look at they turn to look at you in the cart.
I have the same look that they do, basically.
Yeah, you do.
I look just as beat up and grizzled as they do for an extent. Game recognized game.
Okay. Matt, I'm also going to end up DMing you something.
Oh, this should be entertaining. I rarely ever get a DM from Josh.
You happen to notice something on some of the guys that are here.
Oh. Man.
And it looks something like that.
Oh. Have I ever seen this mark before?
Give me a knowledge local.
Oh. My thing's knowledge geography. Alright, here we go. +1.
Guys, verdict's out on the trial.
Oh, it's been out all day. Nope.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, you've never seen this one before.
I am going to, once I'm out of eye shot, quickly draw it.
Well, while you draw it, I take hold of the reins.
No, just use my feet.
Oh my god.
How do you think I shoot and drive?
I try not to
Alright.
question it.
So, you now have a crude drawing of that weird symbol now.
Okay. Once we're like a good distance away, I'm gonna just be like, "Hey, anyone recognize this?" and pass my journal into the back.
I already rolled the check for it.
Knowledge local.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm assuming it's bandits or
Nope.
It's okay.
That makes sense.
Oh, they're totally Sven's thugs.
More like his
Maybe.
underlings. Sven's company. She moves her scarf to show you guys the embroidery on her neck. This is Sven's business mark. This is how he marks people that he's selling. That is his actual group symbol.
Okay. Fascinating. Meaning that as much as I'm somehow the least nondescript one out of all of us. Okay. Hear that? Those guys are morons. Well, they probably are. They work for Sven. Sal,
Well,
whatever.
we'll take our gains where we can here. Let's just keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
Just stay on guard, because they might have just outed you and let you keep going.
Be weird
Yeah.
if they did.
With them
They could
being
be
here, this
setting
makes
up
this
a-
a whole lot harder.
Thing up ahead.
Oh, we're gonna have to be really careful in the next city.
I think we bypass the next city.
Really?
Okay, so that would be your encounter for day 8 or 9. Sorry.
Well, then
So where are we headed towards right now?
Alameda.
We could skirt around Alameda and go north to Junmagal. It'll be a little bit longer, sort of. Maybe not really. Looks like probably about the same distance.
It is. It is. They actually built the southern road a while back, like 50, 60 years ago.
So it wouldn't be unusual for people to take the north road.
Nope.
Well, here's the thing we gotta remember. And he pulls out the map. If you remember correctly, one of the cities that we knew that Sven was using for his marketing is on
Was Delegate.
on the southern.
It's to the
Delegate.
south.
So actually,
But there's
we
also
probably do-
Actora towards the top, so it doesn't.
Yeah, but that's Actora's at least across the water.
Yeah, so it's probably safer to go the north route.
But
That's
if
what
he
I
has
was about to say.
influence, if he has influence in both of these cities, then there's a chance that he's in all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure this is his home territory. But we don't have much of a choice. There's probably more people going towards the north because Actora is a bigger city.
Everybody give me knowledge geography to see what
Yeah,
you guys
there we go.
know.
I get the
To see what you
shine.
guys know about these cities here.
I rolled low.
I mean,
7.
everybody rolled low compared to Silky.
I rolled a 7. What does Silky roll?
Silky rolled a
17.
17.
Yeah, I have like a 14 bonus in knowledge geography right now.
I rolled a 10.
Well, Alistair and Silky would be able to inform you guys that Alameda is a much larger city. It was almost the eastern capital of this place if Grimland wasn't so prominent with their structure of power. Alameda is a large city that's actually governed by a dragon.
That makes it actually probably safer for us then.
To go into Alameda, but
No, we don't know if that dragon is in Works of the Dragons to the north, though.
Cody, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
You guys are aware that the dragon that is in charge of Alameda is a gold dragon.
Oh, so it's a lawful dragon. It has to be lawful.
but we're technically wanted criminals.
Oh, shit, you're right.
In the Elven Kingdom, which is not super close, but also by boat, not super far.
Super far
Yeah.
when you put in the blockade of silence into effect.
But then again, not super far considering draconic magic.
True. Too bad we don't know if this dragon is communicating with associates who are dragons.
Either way, I propose we head to the north and skirt around Dalagai and Alameda.
Yeah,
There's plenty of forestry here to be able to,
hunt and forage. You're right.
and it'll be much easier to the north than to the south.
No, I fully agree with that one. So then let's go north. We won't stop in the city just because we don't know the risks of entering the city.
So we are altering our route.
I mean, yeah, we're just going around the mountain on a different path. Honestly, it made more sense to go take a north route to begin with, just in case we need to get supplies halfway around the mountain.
And plus, you guys will actually be able to get Matt's bonuses again because you'll be in a foresty area.
Yeah, bonuses. We love those. Listen, there's a reason I chose forest when I looked.
Yeah, because 90% of Luavara is covered in forests.
Yeah.
It's a wildlife preserve.
It's a national wilderness area. Thank you very much.
Aren't they basically the same thing?
No. A natural wilderness area has not allowed to have any man-made structures on it. A wildlife preserve is just there to preserve certain species of wildlife.
Well, fair enough.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a quick inventory, Josh. Do you? I mean, I know what we have in the cart. I don't think we really need to stop in this city for any reason other than theoretically getting work, but we don't even know if that's safe to do right now.
It's completely up to you guys if you want to bypass Alameda.
This is a dumb
Cody,
idea.
what do you think?
Because you haven't said almost anything all session, and you're usually the talking one.
When it comes to whether or not we want to get work or not, I think it's fair to bypass it because we can always hunt for
It's true.
game or whatnot.
I have a very dumb thought process. I want to go in the Alameda to see if there's anything on the guild board about us.
But as soon as we step into the guild hall, if there's any wanted posters at all,
Alistair's like, I will take off my mask and walk in there. No one will recognize me.
Silky like showcase displays 8's hat of disguise.
That too.
Let's-
me and Xavier.
why don't we
go
camp
in.
outside Alameda and you guys...
Actually, it may be better if we. Ragnar, do you have disguise self?
That or I could.
Yeah.
I mean-
I don't think.
All right, I could that, or I could attempt to
Skin
skin
shape.
shape.
Well, it's one of those things where I'm like, the ideal team for us figuring out how things look right now is like me, Ragnar, and probably 8, because you have me and 8 for kind of perception. Alistair knows a bit more of the shady parts of town, and Ragnar is our talking mouth. So
Silky's gonna lean over and say, "He's just salty. He can't travel and sneak around with his girlfriend anymore."
I heard that.
Good, respect.
Well,
It's not like Ragnar's in a much better position.
It's right.
I'm just saying. When
Almost
it comes
getting
to-
carried off by the Fae in the middle
When
of an infiltration mission?
Yeah. When it comes to information gathering, me and Ragnar tend to be the more reliable sorts for that. 8 has a better nondescript way of changing her appearance than using a spell. So it's just one of those things.
So
I'm trying to.
perhaps Ragnar uses the hat.
I just have to take off my mask
know-
to change some clothes.
You know, we could also enhance Ragnar's disguise. I don't know if he'd be willing though.
Want to make him a woman?
I was going to suggest putting him in a dress.
Give that dwarf some tits.
I mean,
I can't believe I'm hearing
Not-
this.
wouldn't the hat of disguise take care of that in its own right?
It can.
yeah.
It's truly, this is our best chance before we get to the Grimlands to see what the current state of our reputation is at. Because it gives us a good idea going forward through the next couple of towns that we will have to pass through.
Fair enough.
Like, we got lucky so far because everywhere we've gone through so far has been a small little boony town that doesn't get God damn it, Josh. That doesn't get information very readily.
Well, we
We're
could
talking about
definitely let's make our way in. It's not a problem.
Let's
Mhm.
have just you and Ragnar go in for now.
All right. So
And the rest of
let's
us
get
will
ready.
stay in camp.
Josh, what time of day is it?
This will be happening the next day.
Okay, that's what I thought.
All right. So we move on to the next day, where we are finally in Alameda. So yeah, like I said, Alameda is a much larger city, fortified by its gigantic castle walls and perched in structure to climb up the mountain range that resides within the middle of the eastern side of this continent. Alameda is technically could be considered a monarchy, as it is governed by a singular being, that being the golden dragon that is very visible from the top of the castle as the party is walking up to the front gates of the city.
Well, he is Draconics. I will say Alistair's face is uncovered. He doesn't have a hood on. He's like wearing like just some normal everyday clothes. Like he's wearing like just normal, like I'm a peasant who goes out hunting clothing. No armor, no nothing. What does Ragnar
Okay.
look like?
Well, obviously, I took you guys' advice, and I went with a woman. Now the question is, am I a dwarven woman?
Unless you want to play a human child.
Again, how does
I
guys
don't-
can't really alter your height?
But I don't think a human child would have tatas.
Weapons. Or tits. Yeah.
Or be walking into a yeah. All right, so I'll go
There
with a
shall be
dwarven
no
woman.
tickle bitties on.
My name is Ragamuffin.
My name,
No, that's his last name.
my name is Ragmuffin. How can I have service you?
How
Oh
can
my
I
god!
help?
Oh my god! Give her a southern twang.
Yes. We are in the South. Why not?
Oh, gotta be all sassy, okay?
No, he's gotta take Bluma his last name.
Oh no.
Jesus fucking.
Yes, Kathy, I agree with that.
And her name to
This is our
Ronnie.
infiltration squad. What a group.
Yeah. What a great group.
So Ronnie Sunclove.
yes.
All
My
right.
name is-
So of course. Or go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just like I'm Robert Smith. You're Ronnie Sunclove. Look at 8.
Eight's not going with us. Not this time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Wait, who was the other person that's going in, or is it just you
No,
two?
no one, it's just us two. Actually, my name's Robert Tanner. That makes more sense because I hunt.
Okay.
Thinking about how these.
All right. So, what are the rest of you guys going to be doing? Are you guys just like coming up like a little ways behind them, or are you just like off hiding in the woods?
We're just
Because as you
camping
guys
in
are
the woods.
approaching the gate, yeah. So as you guys are approaching the gate, you are going to notice that there are like sentries with bows at the top of the wall. You see foot soldiers in front of the gates.
God, this place is. I'm before we get like too close. I'm gonna look at Ragnar and be like, we don't know each other.
What do you guys want us to do?
That kind of
Right.
hurts.
No,
Maybe we
it's
don't
just-
know each other.
It's easier for us to go collect information if we aren't associated with each other. 'Cause that way.
I was
people
gonna be
look-
your beautiful, bustling bride.
Oh
don't
god,
know
here we
each
go with
other.
this.
Oh my
Oh no.
So how are you two going to exchange information?
When we, you remember those sending stones you just got?
Yeah.
There we go.
KP had to poke you with message. That's how.
But how are you guys going to communicate with us? Is the question.
We won't.
Ragnar
till-
has message.
Ragnar has message.
Well, message doesn't only works if you are pointing at the person. But at the same time, I could just headbutt you guys when I get back.
Yeah, but if you run into problems within the city,
If we're not back by nightfall, something happened.
Okay.
why don't you leave one of the sending stones with us? Because you guys could meet up in a public place, and Ragnar could use message
Fair enough.
by gesturing with his hand.
All right, I'll leave one of the sending stones with Aristella, and I'll pocket the other one.
Okay, inside
Alright.
the city, you two pick a spot to meet up.
Market Square.
Sounds good.
And if you guys aren't leaving the city tonight, make contact.
Mm-hmm. The plan is to be in and out within the day.
Yes, but complications can arise.
That's true.
So,
Okay.
where are we going for information since we're splitting up?
I'm gonna hit up the Adventurers Guild.
Why don't you wander around the market, Ragnar?
You're Ragnar.
would-
You're
Think
you wanna
it'd be
swap
better
that?
to. I think it would be better if I actually hit up taverns.
yeah. I was about to say,
Taverns and.
But a lone woman going to taverns?
that's exactly why.
By the way, I could just imagine
I
Ragnar.
suppose. Free drinks.
Okay, Cody, looking
What?
Discord. I can imagine this is how Ragnar does his message, quote unquote.
On direct message to me.
No, it's in the memes.
Yeah,
and
oh, I see it
Because I'm definitely gonna hit the Adventurers Guild and then maybe just listen and eavesdrop around town.
I was looking more towards inns, not taverns, inns, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Places where
Merchants.
people stay.
Yeah,
All right.
that is our plan.
Now the question is, how are you guys approaching these guards?
I'm just walking up.
They're obviously going to be stopping you. Be like, halt! State your business and how long you'll be staying.
I'm just traveling from town to town. I hunt. I'm just killing
Name?
them to get some supplies. Robert Tanner.
Give me a bluff roll.
Okay, it's a name.
I mean,
Very
you're getting bonuses, of course.
Yeah, my bluff of 1.
Okay. Ragnar?
I'm not approaching the gate. I'm just going to walk up to the wall and appear on the other side.
It's fair.
Stealth roll.
But yeah, this thing is very
A stealth
well-
roll?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, because there are sentries.
everywhere.
Okay,
And you going
fair
through
point.
the...
I would do this with it under invisibility. Is that better?
Okay.
Because I have that spell. And then decloak once I'm in a
Good
well
point.
enough hidden area.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah, you guys make it past. Easy peasy. Okay.
Walk into a bathroom.
Alrighty. Who was going to the taverns?
I
Not,
was.
not the taverns, the Adventure Guild. Cody,
I
you're going
am.
to the tavern.
I'm
Okay,
just gonna
and
go.
Matt, you're going to the Adventurers Guild.
I'm really
Alright.
just gonna
Yes,
go in
click.
there and like look at the job boards and see if there's anything regarding us on there.
Alright, no problem.
Just truly.
Yeah, I mean, with just by looking at the job boards and such, and like the wanted posters and everything, there's nothing about you or the nameless.
Okay.
You see like a couple of like I would say news articles posted on the walls that are really horribly written that
Like-
are titled like nameless group of adventurers destroy city government or something like that.
Is there just? Do I hear? Can I make a general perception check then
Yeah,
while I
click
just walk
that.
around? While I just walk around to see if I hear anything about anything.
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead.
Holy crap! You know, I just realized something.
What?
Our name
know.
actually works into our favor.
What?
A
Your name
nameless
reminds-
group. A nameless group.
Yeah,
of
no, it
adventurers.
very much does.
Because I
Alright,
forgot to put
Alistair, if there was some type of rumor about you guys or the nameless or anything like that, you definitely would have heard it, but luckily you don't. You do hear a lot of people just talking about like how bad things are starting to get because of the revolutions in Dandelier, and now that the elven people are in distress, it's getting bad. You actually do happen to hear a couple of rumors, just people talking amongst the streets. Like you happen to come across, two people talking to each other, asking whether or not they found a specific family member that was apparently kidnapped at some point. You have heard rumors about, Avon Keep's progress, on how they're about ready to open up the town gates again for people to start passing through the keep in order to get to the Boreal Tides.
Alright.
And you also hear a lot of rumors about the increase of guard activity within the city.
Do they have any indication of why there's increased guard? They're just like the guards.
For what you can hear, it is due to kidnappings and murders.
Murders. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna grab like buy some rations to make the look like to the guards like I actually came in here just to get supplies and then be on my merry little way.
Okay. Like
I
5
can-
copper pieces.
Yeah, my job was just to listen to the populace.
Yep. Alright, Ragnar.
Yes.
How are you going to start approaching people in the taverns?
Well, mainly, the people I would approach would be the tavern owners. You know, asking for room and board and shooting the shit, mainly.
Mm-hmm.
Basically ordering drinks, and while I'm just sitting there chatting with them, bring up, how's the local area? I'm new to the town, what's going on, yada, yada, yada. Conversational
give me-
pieces.
Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy check. A lone female dwarf is just suddenly appearing in the city. It strikes them as a little odd, but regardless of the fact, they basically tell you, it's probably been a lot more safer ever since their leader decided to put an increase in the security measures around the city. Because there's been a lot of reports of like kidnappings and mass murders and such. Like some of the civilians are even talking about that it might be a serial killer on the loose.
That's
But
horrible.
unfortunately, the guards don't have any solid evidence that it's one person doing it.
Are there any suspects?
There's obviously, of course, the slave trade market that has been under suspicion, but they catch guys from Sven's entire group like every day.
Oh, wow.
But unfortunately, they're all just like either pawns or like third-party dealers of such. Nobody that's actually within like Sven's inner circle. So they don't have enough information for them to actually bother.
Yes.
But other than that, like, they've just been trying to keep everybody relaxed and calm as possible to quell some of the distress that has been caused by some of the events that have been going on around the world.
Okay.
But
I'm
other
excited
than that,
with that.
you don't really hear anything else about what's been
Yeah.
going on.
So I would. It's funny because I would actually pay for the room and board, and then just dip. Go up to my room
Alright.
and then teleport out. 'Cause that's what I could do. It's so stupid.
Okay.
As fast as I came, I disappeared.
Alright, the room and board is going to run you about 3 gold pieces. Or silver, sorry. 3 silver.
I was about to say gold. Jeez.
I mean, does that total for all the times you're doing that?
Well, it depends. How many inns are there?
How many do you go to?
After the third one, I would get the same answer. I would stop going. So,
Okay.
6,
Then
9.
let's just go ahead and say a gold and a silver piece.
That's
3 inns, 3 room and boards. That's 4 silver each.
Yeah. Okay. What's my train of thought here? That's where I was at. All right.
Right. Closer to dinner time, you two would have met up at some point in the market square.
Alistair's like just eating some street food, sitting on a bench.
Oh boy, do I spot you.
I'm not like I'm nondescript, but also I'm horrendously scarred.
Kind of hard to miss.
Okay. Well,
Like I'm not making an effort of hiding my presence. I'm trying to just look like a guy.
Well, when I spot you, I don't approach or anything like that. I'm a good distance away from you, and I kind of just nonchalantly point in your direction. Message. Because you actually have to point
Okay, fair enough.
when casting the spell. All good to leave on my end. And you can respond on message.
Same. So Alistair will grab like the small bit of like supplies he got and just walk back out the gate they walked in through.
I leave the same way. Visible, teleport through.
Alright. And soon they meet up with the rest of you.
Alright. Here's what I got. We're not. The guild isn't actively looking for us. There are news articles horrendously written about us, but luckily our stupid name choice has become our best asset.
See, I
Talk
told you we
around
should.
town. Talk around town basically goes there's increased guard activity due to a murder spree and rampant kidnappings. People are just talking about the uneasiness about the revolution in Dandelier and the uneasiness of the elven citizen. And I just kind of just spew out the long and short of it all.
Oh, you got a little bit more than I did. I pretty much just heard about
That's what
the.
pays just to listen.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you listen and not talk.
What did you find out, Ragnar?
Not much more. Actually, I think he found more than I did. Pretty much, they suspect that the killings are that of a serial killer and
Probably
or
not
a
be
group.
wise to stay in town.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess we'll head out then. How much else for
Yeah.
it's here?
Any word on
Oh, Josh,
happenings to the north
I
or
will
south of here?
produce from my bag. No, I didn't really hear anything about happening north or south of here. But and I'll subtract this from it. I will pull out a large straw hat and give it to Silky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can cut out ear holes if you want. I didn't really think about that until now.
No, it's not that bad.
Okay, cool. And thus we're on our way.
And we're on the road again.
On the
We're
road
very much
again.
just trying to get to a place the place that where we think we can be safe in. So
I wouldn't even go that far.
yeah, that's what I said. Think.
Alright. God, that bass is really getting annoying.
Good night.
I think I heard the thumping this time.
Yeah, it's getting louder.
Yeah, when you talk, you can kind of hear it throbbing in the back.
Alrighty. So, coming from Alameda, heading up to Humangol. You guys begin your journey up north. And I'm going to require more encounter rolls.
Yeah, I think we're back to me now, or I think we're
It should be
to
back
me.
up to whoever rolled first. So, Matt, yeah, you would be
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
You guys are just hitting all the good rolls today, at least for encounters, avoiding so
Yeah.
much.
I honestly am not upset with that.
Yeah, considering our heavy hitter is MIA at the moment.
Like I can control Xavian, but I can't say I know how to control Xavian.
Fair enough.
And his kid just got a lot more convoluted.
A lot more complicated. Because he added alchemist to the game. All right. Day 2.
That's me. Boop. Let's go.
All right. I'm literally just sitting here waiting for karma to bite you all in the ass so hard.
That's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So are we. We're always waiting for it.
All right. Day 3, I guess.
I think day 3 was.
Is it Rusty or you, Jacob?
It was Rusty.
So Matt, roll it again since you're controlling Rusty's character.
All right, you got it, boss. Dun, 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 dun. Slowly loading up. Everything is slowly loading. Do do do. Oh, there we go.
Hmm.
Not bad.
42. That's not too bad.
Well, it's not passable. It's a
Yeah,
fail, but you know.
It's within the median threshold. So we can just say like, actually, let me. Yeah, you guys just have to come across a storm.
Oh no, not another one.
Oh no, an in-game storm. We're gonna lose Xavier now.
Xavier's been put out of commission for the next 3 days.
Okay. Day 4, on the other hand, is a day where you guys are going to be hearing some voices.
In our heads?
So-
Or through rocks?
No, not in your heads. Through rocks.
Ooh, through rocks. Rocky
Yeah,
Talkie.
through rocks. So you guys have been on the road for almost a month.
2 weeks now. Yeah, but so we've been gone.
From when you guys left the farm, it has been, let's see, 9, 10, 11 at sea. Then 10 more days. So that's 21. And now this is day 25 since you've left the farm.
Yeah, a month.
Yeah, so it's been about a month. And of course, you guys are going to be hearing from some of your allies. All right. First off, Talone is going to message you all.
Oh.
Oh boy.
But
This is
mostly
always a good
just
one.
mostly just to check up on you guys and to let you all know that she has successfully escaped silence.
That's
Yay.
good to hear.
She
Well, I guess
ran
we
it
give her
ran
an
into a little bit of trouble, but she took care of it.
All right, as long as you took care of it, we'll give
As
her
long
like
as
an
she's
update
okay.
on what we're currently doing and where we're trying to go if she wants to meet us there. Because if she just left Silence, she's closer to Grimland than we are.
Yeah, I could head from Goldrift down to Grimland, and I can meet you all in Grimland.
We're on our way there. We took a less direct route, though, hoping it would be harder to find.
A little more inconspicuous.
Okay, very well. I'll meet you all there then.
Take care.
All right. The next time,
What would you say? We're probably about.
Hmm?
Well, I was just wondering, would you say we're about like a month away from Grimland? Looking at the distance. Oh. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I would say about a month.
Yeah. It's in a pro for like
Yeah, just an approximate time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This time.
Or what were you gonna say, Matt? Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I guess this time we'll use Xavian's knowledge and give her a place to meet us.
Yeah. Well, locating a paladin within the city of Grimland
Yeah, you got
is
me
gonna be
there.
super easy.
You got me there.
All right. The next voice you guys are going to hear is Piper's voice. She is going to inform you guys that her and her group finally made it into Dandelier.
Oh, they're in Dandelier.
Nice.
Any,
Yeah.
I guess, any words on how the king is doing or what the plan is there?
Well, it was a little weird for some of the guards to see their king alive and walking through the main gates, but it's been an interesting one. He's been handling most of the talking with a lot of people.
Just to be
But
expected. I mean, they hold him in some regard.
yeah, but for what he's been saying is like the city is in so much disarray. It's
Chaos.
really difficult for anybody to organize anything, as a matter of fact.
Well,
I would suggest perhaps talking to the guild.
Yeah, that's what we were also thinking.
The assistance of the guilds, it'll be much easier to get things under control since the people interact with the guilds much more often.
Right.
it's also for the fact that if they just recently got there, it's gonna take some time for him to
Quell the uneasiness.
quell the noise. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you're inside, meaning that you're in a somewhat safe location, so that's good.
Yeah, as long as we can avoid all the fighting in the streets.
Oh, is it literally like riots there?
There are protests and riots everywhere, and even some of the businesses had to close down because there's strikes happening.
I feel like if anyone's able to deal with this, a king will be able to deal with this.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping. But getting the word out that the king is here and he's here to help, it's been a little hard. Because you still have whatever remnant. You have what the remnants of the council were left trying to combat it.
Yeah. Well, I have faith in you all. Just be careful. Remember that these folk are crafty. They're not above just stabbing you while you sleep.
Yeah, we know. Fatali has been doing a good job keeping him safe, though.
That's our girl.
But we'll keep in touch if anything happens.
Alright, please do.
Be
Let us
safe.
know the second something.
Good luck.
All right, and that's it.
Really, nothing from the Boreal Tides crew.
Nope, nothing yet.
Well, if something happens, don't contact us, hopefully.
All right, so now we need encounter rolls for day 4.
Get him, KP.
Hold on. Cleanse first.
Oh. All right, another pretty decent day. Can say at this point, Matt, you happen to find like a rare species of rabbit.
Woo!
Yeah.
The
We're
rare
eating good
bunny.
t- We're eating good tonight, and I'm selling the skins.
Survival check.
Okay. The page is loading. My teeth are throbbing.
Yeah, you got a perfect hide. You had a good
So-
day at hunting.
Selling that in the next town.
There you go.
All right, Jacob, I believe you're next.
Yep. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah.
You should have cleansed, Jacob.
Actually, would cleansing even matter?
At this point, no. Apparently, it would have.
Apparently, it would have.
Wow.
I knew
We wasted a D100. That was a waste of 100.
That's a
Oh,
waste of a good natural on a fucking test. Oh,
That is a waste of a natural 100. Damn.
Jacob, you just cursed us for the rest of the campaign.
what do you mean? You've already been cursed. I'm here.
You cursed us further.
Wait, there was more beyond that curse?
You just compounded it.
Ah, shit, I need to look this up then.
Okay. Oh boy, here we go.
How fucked are we now?
Pretty fucked, I'm not gonna lie.
I think we're gonna finally run into some of Sven's henchmen. Fuck.
Alright, so usual positions. Everybody's in the cart. Alistair's driving.
You know it. Let me roll that perception check, and I know that's the next
Yep,
question.
roll me that perception roll. I'm gonna need it.
Not bad.
25. Let's check. Stealth rolls.
Fail.
Well, stealth roll by the person who's doing the thing. Nope, 18 on the die. That is going to bypass Matt's perception.
Damn it. I have anything. No, I don't have any abilities that allow me for extra sense. This is my ability with just getting a bonus on it.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on over to the road encounters. All right, as y'all are moving along path here, I'm gonna position you guys somewhere close to the middle of the map here, because yes, I'm afraid you guys are getting ambushed.
Toby, it's all your damn fault.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toby.
How much did they beat my perception by, Josh? Just curious.
3.
God damn it.
All right, I'm just gonna grab just like a bunch of just normal, like bandit tokens.
Just motion.
Huh?
Normal Joe Schmoes.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, speaking of Joe,
Later,
Oh god.
Oh god.
later. Anything that has to do with him later.
No, it has nothing to do with anything like that. He nearly took his eye out.
Oh, nice.
Do we want to know how?
Oh, while we were working over the weekend.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and drag these guys onto the map real quick. Like I said, basic Joe Schmoes.
Look at these thieves.
He has a punchable face.
He does have a very punchable face.
It's
I don't know why, but I want to kind of want to play drums on his gut.
Yes.
All right,
Do
so
that after we kill them.
Matt,
How you doing?
because this is going to be an ambush, and you did not make the perception roll,
Yeah.
you still will be granted a reflex save.
I can take that.
You can have a reflex save, or you can also take the brunt of the damage and save some of your friends.
That is a good question. What do I want to do?
Because you currently see, before it's way too late, you only have time for one action. Make a reflex save, or open the back of the cart and warn everybody to brace. So basically, it's either you take full damage or the rest of your party takes full damage.
Well, fuck me, I guess. Brace!
Alright, so everybody except Alistair, I need reflex saves.
Ragnar just like falls flat on his face.
I fall out of the cart.
And hit his head on a rock.
Yep. Something like that.
Alright. Matt, can you roll for Xavian? Or
Oh, yeah,
somebody can
sure,
roll
sorry.
for Xavian?
I was reading my stuff. Reflex, you said?
Yes. Then Jacob, I also need a reflex save from you. Alright, so everyone passes except for Ragnar. So Alistair and Ragnar, you guys will be taking full damage. Everybody else will be taking half.
Auntie.
What are you hitting me with?
A standard fireball.
That sucks, but I'm arranged in the character so I can take a good bit of damage in the first beginning.
I have fire resistance 10. Let's go.
There you go. So everybody who is taking half damage, you are going to be taking 10 points of damage.
Okay, it's resistance 5, so Rusty takes 5 points of fire damage.
Not the ponies!
Oh, they killed the fucking horses, didn't they?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Ah.
All right. So as you guys, let me go ahead and explain and describe the scene here. So you guys are just casually going through the forest as you normally do. Then all of a sudden, out of the corner of Alistair's eye, he sees a glowing red orb start hurtling towards the rest of the cart. In a fit of panic, he opens the sheet and shouts, "Brace for impact." And then explosion goes off.
Attention all
Right.
passengers, please put your tray tables in an upright position and brace for turbulence.
So, of course,
Spot on.
the fireball therefore explodes, instantly killing the horses and causing the cart to just completely break. It's gone.
God damn it! I paid
Ragnar.
good money for this!
So I take half damage, right?
Yes, you take half. So, everybody gets sent flying. Oops. Watch out, Poe. Yeah, the cart is no more. All right. As you all are recovering, bandits are going to start advancing.
I'm assuming initiative rolls
Holy
now.
Holy
Holy
shit,
fuck.
Josh.
He's been wanting to spree this against us.
Told you karma was going to come back and bite you in the ass so hard.
By the way, are we still in your favorite terrain or no?
Yes.
Yes, you guys are considered to be in favorite terrain. But we are actually going to go ahead and call session there for the evening.
Okay.
Just right before
Alright.
combat, because I don't want to stop in the middle of combat.
Which
And
is
plus,
fine.
there is the place where you're going is actually story relevant.
Oh. Joy.
So it was
So,
kind of
We should
a
have
good
next
thing
week-
that I got this out the way then.
gone
yes.
south.
So,
It wouldn't have mattered.
Next
We
week.
would have been ambushed either way. At least this way you have favorite terrain.
That's fair.
that is true. So next week we're going to begin with combat, as you guys are going to be now, unfortunately, slowed down a little bit due to your cart being completely destroyed, which also means that Xavier lost his alchemy lab.
We can salvage some of it, probably, maybe, most likely not.
If any of it is still there.
So after combat, we have to see what is left of party loot, right?
Correct.
Except when it survived combat.
Yes, that is the big thing, is
You know?
surviving combat first.
Right.
All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. This is more of a catch-up episode, but a little bit of progress, so that way everybody knows what's going on. You know, the input of other characters, and plans are starting to move on forward. So, thank you for watching, and I'm probably going to be streaming again tomorrow. Don't know what I'm streaming, but I'll be on probably later in the day. So,
Fair enough.
I'll see you guys then.
Bye.
Bye.